Okay, let me show you guys how to register your domain and hosting using your smartphone. In case if you want to register your domain and hosting and maybe you don't have a laptop, it's very easy to do. And remember, in this video I'll be using Truehost as our hosting provider. Okay, and you know that Truehost has two phases, two platforms, the global platform and their local platform. And this video is mainly for those in Nigeria. Okay, so if you're in Nigeria, what you should do is go to your browser, open your browser like this with your smartphone and type in truehost.com.ng. Okay, this is for those in Nigeria. But if you're not in Nigeria and you want to still use Truehost, this is what you should do. Simply type truehost.com. This time, instead of truehost.com.ng, you will use truehost.com. Okay, that's very simple. So but for this video I'm going to be using a truehost.com.ng because is mainly for those in Nigeria. So once you enter truehost.com.ng, you search it, or you can simply open your Google and type Truehost Nigeria or truehost.com.ng. So once you get to this place, they will ask you visit from Finland. They're asking if you're visiting from Finland, go to United States or something like that and stay here. We don't need this because we're in Nigeria, so simply remove it. So from this place now, this is where you start your journey, and in this place I'm going to show you two options to start. One option is to create an account with Truehost first before you register your domain and hosting, and secondly, you can register your domain and hosting and create an account together. But in this video, I'm going to first create an account with Truehost so that you see how it goes. But in case if you want to register your domain and hosting first, that means you have to scroll down and here you see hosting plans. So you have to choose one of these hosting plans and then start from there. They will take you to the place where you choose your domain name and other things. So but for now, I want to create an account with Truehost first, and after creating the account, then I will purchase domain and hosting. So to do that, simply click on this button here, this off canvas toggle. Click on this. Okay, so when you click on it is going to bring something like this. Then scroll down. If you scroll down, you're going to see register and log in. You're going to see register and log in. Okay, so this time we don't want to log in, we want to register. So click on register. Then when you click on register, it will bring you to this place, and this is where you fill this form. So the first one, they ask for personal information. This is your first name. My first name is Wisdom. My last name is Ofoke. I'm from Emboy. So then this place they will ask for email. I will enter xnovatlimited@gmail.com. You know your own email. Okay, and this place they will ask for phone number. This place you will enter any phone number, and make sure you're entering phone number that you've not used before. So this place I'm going to be entering this phone number. Okay, then below here, billing address, I'm going to enter. Okay, they ask for company name. If you don't have a company name, this is optional. You can skip this particular section. Okay, but me, I have a company name. I can enter Xnovat Limited. Okay, so this place they ask for street address. And for street address, I can enter River Park Estate. Okay, enter your street address. This is my street address, River Park Estate. Okay, the street address too, which is optional, skip that. Your city, my own city is Abuja, you enter your own. Country, my own country is Nigeria, you know your own. And state is FCT, as Federal Capital Territory, you know your own state. And then the postal code, you can simply Google your postal code or search on ChatGPT what your postal code is all about. My own, the postal code of your address, this is my own. And after that, they will ask for additional information. This one is optional, I don't need it. Marketing SMS, I don't need it. Accept SMS, I don't. Display, they will ask 9 plus 2. 9 plus 2 is 11. This is to confirm that you're a human being. Okay. And choose currency. This place you select your currency, either to pay on USD, which is dollar, or naira. So I will select naira. Then account security, this is where you enter your password. Enter any password you can remember. Okay, this is my password. Otherwise, receive emails, you can switch this on and select I have read and agreed. Then after you fill the form, you click on register. You can save your password in case of next time login. So you click on register and wait for some minutes. You can see here that I've created my Truehost account. I've created my Truehost account. That's very simple. So now I don't have a domain and I don't have hosting. That's why the services is showing 0. So this is where you start. You purchase your domain and your hosting. Okay, this time we want to register our domain and hosting. So from this page now, after you create your account, what you do is click on this off canvas toggle here, this button. So click on it, and when you click on it, it will bring something like this. Okay, and when something like this pops up, then click on services. Click on this arrow close to services, this particular one. Click on it, and when you click on it, you click on other new services. Other new services. Then click on other new services. Then it will bring you to this place where you select your hosting plan. You can see here the first hosting plan here is web hosting starter, which is 2,500. The second one is web hosting pro, which is 9,625 naira. This one is web hosting unlimited, web hosting lite, and more. But for this video, we'll be using the first one, which is web hosting starter. Reason being that this video is just for practical. We are not designing, we are not looking for a website. We are not creating a website for a big project. We are just creating, we want to create a website for practical, want to practice web design. So let's say if after this training and you want to maybe register a website, another domain and hosting for your arbitrage blogging, for your blogging or any other bigger project, you can simply use web hosting pro or web hosting unlimited. But this is what I use, web hosting pro, for my arbitrage blogging website. So but for this particular one, we are going to be using web hosting starter because it's cheap and affordable, and I don't want you guys to waste much money. So what you do is come down here and click on order now. Click on order now. then it will bring you to this place. I've selected my hosting plan. It's now time for me to select the domain that will be attached to it. And remember, when you are selecting a domain, you must make sure that that domain aligns with your topic, with your niche. Okay, let's see if you are registering a scholarship. If you want to create a website for scholarship, you can register for a scholarship website, scholarship niche. You can register a domain like scholarskip.com, scholartips.com, scholarshipupdate.com.ng, or anything like that. Okay, you can register anything. Make sure that it relates and also sounds relevant to your niche. Okay, and remember, you can't possibly register hosting without domain. You can register domain alone, but you cannot register hosting alone without a domain. Your hosting must come with a domain attached to it, and that's why you must register your hosting and a domain at the same time. So I've selected my hosting plan, and it's now time for me to choose a domain name. So click on search domain and type in your domain name. But this is what you should know. Let me see if I want to register a domain, wisdom.com. I'll have to enter wisdom like this. Then look down here, this.com, and click on it. Select any domain extension I want to use. There are many domain extensions here. Okay, this is called a domain extension, and each of them means different things. Okay, if we talk about .com is a commercial domain extension. Is for a commercial website. .com.ng is a Nigerian owned commercial website. Okay, .academy is for school stuff education. .edu is for education. .gov is for government website. .ng is a Nigerian owned website. .uk is owned by is UK website. .us, something like that. .gh is Ghana website. So every domain extension signifies different things. Okay, and for a website that you want to design for your arbitrage, you must use .com, because .com is mostly used and it is the most accepted worldwide. So you can use .com. But for this video, we are going to be using .com.ng because it is cheaper than .com. And remember, just as I said, if I don't want you guys to spend a lot of money, I want you guys to spend just little money, and that's why we'll be using .com for this training, for this practical. But if you want to design a site for another thing, bigger project, use .com or any other domain extension relevant to your niche, to what you're building. So this time I'm going to select .com. Okay, that means my domain now will be wisdom.com.ng. And remember, before we proceed, what is hosting? Hosting serves as the house where your website is living, and domain serves as the address of the house where your website is living, the address of your website. That's the difference. Hosting stores the data of your website, while domain serves as the address. If anybody wants to search for your website, that person will enter your domain URL on his or her browser to locate your website. So but now, at times, if you want to search a domain in your mind, it will not be available. Let's say if you want to search for wisdom.com.ng, you click on check. Let's know if it is available. Okay, you can see here now that wisdom.com.ng is not available, meaning that we will have to adjust it. And this means that another person have registered wisdom.com.ng. And if you register a domain name, nobody else can possibly register that domain name unless the domain expires and you refuse to renew it before it will become available on the domain market, meaning that another person can possibly register it then. But as long as the domain is still in your account, you are still paying for it, nobody else can register. And that's why wisdom.com.ng is not available, because someone else owns it already. So we'll have to make an adjustment. Let me see if I want to register wisdombuchi.com.ng. Let's check this. You can see that this one is available because nobody has registered it. This is my name and nobody has registered it. Okay, that's what you should understand. Now let's say we want to search for, okay, let me just go with this. I think it's okay. So you know your own domain, you know the domain you want to register. Enter the domain name, your preferred domain name, and search for it. Click check to know if it is available. So this one is available, and the price of the domain wisdombuchi.com.ng is 5,500 naira. So you click on add to cart. Click add to cart and it will show added. So once it shows added, scroll down here and click on continue. Remember, we are registering domain and hosting together. Okay, so once you get to this place, you click on continue and get to this place, and then you scroll down. You are going to see this. This is where you choose your billing cycle. Okay, if you scroll down here, you will see that the total of everything is 18,000 naira, but that's not the amount we want to see here. Okay, we want to see 2,500 for the hosting alone. Okay, so what you will do is, that thing is showing 18,000 because we selected annually, meaning that this hosting is going to be yearly renewal. This hosting expires once it gets to the expiring date, and you have to renew it. And once it expires, your site will start showing suspended. Then you have to renew your hosting before your website comes back. So we don't need annually. What we need here is monthly. But you know your own, you know your budget. You can use manually, meaning that you are going to pay it once for your website. For your main website, this particular one, this training, you should select monthly, because you don't need to select yearly, because this is, unless you want to continue practicing web design using this particular domain and hosting for 1 year, then you can do that. But for me, I'm choosing monthly because I just want to use this to show you guys how to do it. So now if you scroll down, you see that instead of 18,000 naira, it's now 2,500 naira for monthly hosting, meaning that I'm going to be paying 2,500 naira every month. And now, and after you select that, you click on continue. And then it will bring you to this place. This place, you don't need to select anything. Okay, but if you are not in Nigeria, if you are using if you are using Truehost.com, there is another box, another button that is going to show down here, written DNS. In case you see it on your own, make sure that you select that DNS. But if your own is not showing that DNS, you can proceed to another thing without selecting anything here. If your own is not showing it, but if your own is showing it, you must select it before you proceed. So now this place, I'm not going to select any of this. I'm not going to select ID protection. I'm not going to select email forwarding because I don't need them. So in this place now, you click on continue. Okay, from this page now, if you look here, you see the summary of everything we are going to be purchasing. Your web hosting is 2,500, while the domain name is 5,500. If you join all of them together, the total will be 8,000 naira, meaning that everything we are going to be spending is just 8,000 naira. Okay, so that's the summary of everything. And remember, your hosting here is monthly, while the domain itself is yearly, is 1 year. You can't register a domain of below 1 year. It's always 1 year or 2 years up. Okay, it goes yearly. So our before we renew this domain, it will be after 1 year. But for hosting, because we choose monthly renewal, we have to always renew it monthly. So now, and if you are renewing your hosting, that is 2,500 naira alone. You are not paying 5,500 for domain unless after 1 year before you do that. So now you scroll down, make sure that you select your, this is the Truehost account, which I created firstly. This is it showing here. Okay, but if you don't have an account with them already, you have to click on create a new account. Then they will show you where you fill that form, which we've done before. Okay, so but because we already have an account with them, we select xnovat.com, xnovat limited account, which is the one we registered before. Now scroll down and select Visa and MasterCard debit. Okay, though we are going to change that later because they offer local payment, which is transfer. So, and before you click on checkout, make sure that you select, you tick this, I have read and agreed to the terms of service. And after that, you click on checkout. And when you click on checkout, it will bring you to this place, and this is your invoice. Scroll down, and when you scroll down, you will see something like this. Click on pay. Click on pay now. And when you click on pay now, it will bring you to this place where you select your payment method. Okay, for me, I'm going to select pay with transfer. We have pay with card, with your ATM card, pay with transfer, pay with bank, pay with USSD, pay with pay attitude, pay with OPay. So for me, I'm going to select pay with transfer. Okay, you can also select that, and they have given account number. So copy this account number. The bank name is Paystack-Titan. And the account number and the amount. Make sure you send the exact amount. Don't send higher and don't send lower. If you do that, it's going to decline. So what I'm going to do here now is to copy the account number, then go to my bank and transfer 8,000 naira to this account, this Paystack-Titan account. So let me go to my account now. Let me go to my bank app. So after you make the payment is going to detect. Truehost is going to detect your payment, and you will see it loading until it shows this order confirmation telling you order placed. Okay, this means that they have confirmed your payment. So after this, you click on continue to client area, and you can see here I've been able to register my domain and hosting. You can see now that our services is showing one, our domain is showing one, meaning that we now have one hosting, which is services, and one domain. Okay, that's for that. And for this unpaid invoice, at times after a few minutes you are going to start seeing one unpaid invoice here, but don't be scared if you see anything like that. They're just showing you your next payment. They're just showing you that this is your next payment day, so that you get prepared ahead of time. So that is it, and that's for do that. And in my next video, I'll be showing you guys how to install your WordPress in your cPanel using your smartphone. For now, see you guys in my next video.